Hawaii Volcano Observatory reports that fissure 8 continues to erupt with a full lava channel flowing to the ocean at Kopoa. Gas emissions from the fissure eruption and at the ocean entry lace plumes continue to be very high. Currently, there is no immediate threat, but persons near the active flow should be prepared and need warnings from civil defense. The Hawaii Volcano Observatory reports that a collapse explosion event at the Kilauea summit occurred. The energy released from the event is equivalent to a magnitude 5.3 on the Richter scale and did not cause a tsunami. The event resulted in a small plume made of mostly steam and little ash. Residents in the volcano area are advised to monitor utility connections of gas, electricity, and water after earthquakes. The Pacific Tsunami Warning Center reports that the event did not cause a tsunami. On the eruption, the following is provided for your information. Total homes destroyed is 657. Area that has been covered by lava is 6,164 acres. To report your home or property damaged or destroyed, please call the Hawaii Real Property Tax Office at 961-8201. To report your home or property inaccessible due to lava isolation or mandatory evacuation, please call Civil Defense at 935-0031. Disaster assistance is available island-wide to individuals and businesses in Hawaii County that have been affected by the Kilauea eruption. You can register for disaster assistance with the Federal Emergency Management Agency, also referred to as FEMA, in person by visiting the Disaster Recovery Center, by calling 1-800-621-3362, FEMA. The Disaster Recovery Center is open daily from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and is located at the Ke'au High School gym. If you need a ride, buses will resume running between the two shelters and the Disaster Recovery Center between 7:30 a.m. and 9 p.m. The Disaster Recovery Center is staffed with representatives from FEMA, the U.S. Small Business Administration, and state and county agencies. For more resources on disaster recovery, please visit the county website. We are on watch 24 hours a day for your safety. This is your Hawaii County Civil Defense Agency. Crater collapses at Kilauea triggering earthquake. Heightened levels of activity at the summit of Hawaii's Kilauea volcano are continuing after a second crater collapsed in less than 24 hours triggered a 5.3 magnitude earthquake, the latest in a series of tremors in recent days. Hawaii Volcano Observatory reported the most recent explosion occurred just after 5 p.m. local time, or 4 a.m. GMT, after another quake of the same magnitude rocked the vicinity yesterday. A spokesman for County of Hawaii added, the event resulted in a small plume made of mostly steam and little ash. Residents in the volcano area are advised to monitor utility connections of gas, electricity, and water after earthquakes. The Pacific Tsunami Warning Center reports that the event did not cause a tsunami. Tourists have been warned to stay away from the volcano, which sits in the currently closed Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, and are being threatened with fines for entering zones closed off to the public. Puna Geothermal Venture, the island's geothermal plant, was engulfed by lava, although the damage has yet to be assessed. Experts have admitted they have no idea when the latest phase of eruptive activity at Kilauea, which began on May 3rd, is likely to end. County of Hawaii figures suggest that 657 homes have so far been destroyed so far, including property belonging to Mayor Harry Kim and Deputy Mayor Willow Sage. Lava is now covering a total of 6,164 acres. Kilauea is the most active shield volcano on the Hawaiian Islands. Even though levels of activity increased last month, it has actually been erupting continuously since 1983.
Exactly 3 weeks ago today, a Kapoho Farm Lots couple lost everything when the home that they had just moved into was claimed by lava with all of their belongings still inside. Mileka Lincoln has more on how they're paying it forward through their pain. Mileka?
Aloha, Sean. Mindy and Marty Berry were still unpacking boxes when that very first fissure opened up in Leilani Estates on May 3rd. They lost their home on June 4th. Dear friends have started a GoFundMe account to help the couple get back on their feet. But instead, the Berrys have chosen to give back to the community they love.
As the funds came in, we continued to just be aware of how many people were hurting more and needed more. And so we really felt, just give that to people who need it more.
Armed with 50 envelopes filled with aloha and a crisp $100 bill, Mindy and Marty delivered hope and hugs to Pu'uhonua o Puna today. The reaction from neighbors they've never met, who will be forever connected to them by circumstance, was priceless.
Oh. All right, guys. You know, everyone is so kind and generous and loving, and mostly just loving. Everybody takes care. It says, we are so sorry for your loss. We too lost our home farm and all our possessions. You were not alone. We care. God cares. And even strangers cares. We're not strangers. None of us. All we have to do is just look at each other, and we know that we love each other. Better days lie ahead for you. We press forward with love and aloha. Marty and Mindy. How beautiful.
Even with no clear plan for their own future, the Berrys say they've been extremely blessed, and while they're appreciative of the friends who've raised funds on their behalf, they say paying it forward is helping them heal in a profound way.
The people are struggling much more than we are, and so it's just the benefits I get from giving are so great, and then to see that hopefully it'll encourage them and let them know they're not alone. People care, people love them that don't even know them.
We absolutely saw that caring unfold here at Pu'uhonua o Puna today. Coming up at 6 o'clock on Hawaii News Now, more of the incredible story about the Berrys, including everything that they've lost, and where you may see them handing out more of those incredible envelopes over the next several days.
Will the Kilauea volcano ever stop erupting? The Kilauea volcano has entered its second month of spewing lava across Big Island, but will the Hawaii volcano ever stop erupting? Thousands of people have been evacuated from their homes since the volcano erupted on May 3rd. At least 467 homes have been destroyed and more than 6,000 acres of land has been engulfed by lava, according to Hawaii Civil Defense Agency. Officials have also warned residents of laze, which occurs when lava and water combine, creating corrosive plumes of hydrochloric acid with fine volcanic particles that can irritate skin, eyes and lungs. Cracks have now opened up close to Fisherton at the corner of Pomeikai and Maulama. Toxic smoke spread over the western part of Big Island after several other fissures were formed over the weekend. Highway 190 was closed for a few hours, although the road is now open for vehicles, and officials warn locals to be cautious. Will the volcano ever stop erupting? Bill Malgeier, professor of geophysical and climate hazards at UCL, believes the eruption will start to slow down over the next few weeks or months. He said, Kilauea is a volcano that is almost always erupting, and the current eruption actually started in 1983. It has only been in the news relatively recently as a result of the activity ramping up and the lava flows intruding into built-up areas. On the Volcano Explosivity Index, which we use to measure the scale of eruptions, the current activity is actually pretty insignificant, despite the damage and disruption it has caused. Looking ahead, there could be some minor ash explosions at the summit, big for Kilauea, but not in the grand scheme of things, and lava flows could continue to cause some damage, but my feeling is that the eruption will gradually slow down in coming weeks or months. Kilauea is Big Island's most active volcano, as it has been for at least 35 years. Kilauea last erupted at the same time sister volcano Mauna Loa spewed in 1984, but an earlier eruption in 1959 was said to be much more dramatic. Kilauea's Ike crater erupted from November 14th to December 20th, 1959 and spewed 61 million cubic meters of lava. A second one a year later let loose 113 million cubic meters of lava, and buried approximately 5.6 square kilometers of the land.